Pacheco to begin the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Again, it's Pacheco.
Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Typically, we think of the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making a big-time play?
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
A field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return.
And the Texans will take over.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that is incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Herbert off of play action. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Jalen Phillips
able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all total. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll look to throw.
That's complete to Tony.
He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, they have a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for him. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Texans are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him, unable to bring him to the ground.
Jalen Phillips.
Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
That'll be caught. It's Tony.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
It'll be called a gain of 2, and now leaving with some options here on 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Pacheco. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Back to the air, Herbert on 2nd down. For the left side, it's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To the air again, Herbert. To the right side and caught by Dell. But he's tackled a yard short of the record. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Simple drag right here. Left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
On 2nd down, Friedman. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. Yeah, he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. They're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Mahomes now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He finds his man complete. It's Young. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. They'll find Schwartz complete right side. And he'll be out of bounds. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
And this offense has been a little slow to get going, but some signs of life here in this 2nd quarter. They're moving it pretty good. And that helps the cause as well. Good yardage and another 1st down.
Mahomes takes it himself. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. The point after, good by Groupie. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the pass. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be shoved up, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 55 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Herbert on first down now. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Herbert back to the air. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also a 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, I see him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. I think probably just trying to draw them off there. It didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. He's going to take a shot for the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you, and that time they were on guard. Incomplete.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Texans! A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes a pick. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TV. And McPherson on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chiefs 7. And McPherson set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Motion man is Schwartz. Now Mahomes. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the save. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks are starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. converged on his man and broke the play up.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to go up top again. Oh, and that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week.
Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McPherson on for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Texans 42, Chiefs 7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at it that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here. And as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff up the middle. Friedman. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down now. Friedman, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Herbert. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. This will be from 49 yards out. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack. Mahomes going to throw. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A first down there on a pickup of 25. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Here's Mahomes to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Jalen Phillips getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll set up a throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Young. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll run on 1st down. Friedman. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll keep it on the ground. Friedman. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 63 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Up the middle they go. Friedman. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AF. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground. Friedman. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. This is 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Friedman. Now he's into the clear again. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 16-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 54 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Up the middle they go. Friedman. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now a handoff up the middle. Friedman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now a give, right side. Friedman. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. They work now on 2nd and 9. At the 25-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They go play fake. Mahomes under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Jalen Phillips, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 9 yards on the game there. It's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Mahomes now to throw.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line.
First down, Chiefs.
He'll look to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sack. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. One final try for Mahomes. He's going to let it fly.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.